well, first of all, what kind of mythical powers does a Sun Devil have? We got to consider that. I'm going to say the Wildcat's out. The Trojan, does he have a horse or is he on foot? Does he have a bow and arrow or just his sword? The Bruin, definitely formidable. Another bear up there at Cal. The tree, I imagine that tree's going to get chopped down. Unless we're going to go with the bird and somebody might get pecked or something. I don't know. And then the duck might lose interest and just fly away and get out of there, which may be good advice under the circumstances. The husky, no chance. The beaver, well, we'll see how long that beaver can hold his breath. The ute, again, we're back to, is he on horseback? Does he have a bow and arrow? Did he trade for a rifle? I mean, because if that ute's got a rifle, there's some definite problems. And then, you'd have to get one of those Harry Potter activists to read up on how you kill a Sun Devil, because there's a lot of outside stuff there. Just as far as a beast alone, a buffalo's going to be pretty hard to tangle with. I mean, a buffalo's utterly outstanding. Well, but Butch is going to have to be clear-minded and crafty. I mean, Butch will find a way. There's no question. The Cougar will find a way. Clear-minded and crafty, a combination of stay out of harm's way and attack when you get your chances or your opening.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 first episode of the Gamers Do Sports podcast on a Thirsty Thursday, might I add. I am your host, AJ. With me is the entire crew, Tony, Josh, Tristan, and the Coug will hold its own.
You have to call one of them Harry Potter activists. Figure out how to kill that Sun Devil.
Mike Leach was a treasure. Mike Leach was an absolute treasure. I think it was a little bit over a year ago he passed away.
May he rest in peace. Yeah, I was going to say, that was still stunning when he passed.
Sorry, December 12th, so I'm a little off. But, yeah,
It's fine.
Mike Leach, who also has an entire 5-minute interview about best Halloween candy.
Oh, that one's great.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
What's up, Mama Cotton?
It's funny.
Guys, I'm tired. I'm sick. Welcome to the show. Be like Cody Rhodes. What do you want to talk about?
You do a little strut in like
microphone for me because I don't feel like talking.
Welcome to the Gamers Who Stare at Each Other podcast.
Yeah, welcome to the Gamers Who Stare at Each Other for 4 hours podcast. Oh, man.
Oh, that's great.
Everybody have a good Christmas break and all that? Was that all all warm and fuzzy for everybody?
Pretty solid. Pretty solid.
It's a holiday, and I'm glad 2024 is here.
Tony, you released your first article for GDS at Sectator Media. Very nice.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
It's out now. It's a wish list. Basically, it's a small article, but if you guys want to give it a look at and let us know, if there's anything in the future you want to potentially see written, to give an idea about, but it's going to be a wide range of stuff. We're going to try it for once a week. So, yes. If anybody who did read it, thank you.
Sorry. Let me know what you want to talk about. I'll write about anything. You want to talk about it? I'll write about it.
How I needed to word it was kind of weird.
You want to talk about how your gynecologist got to fucking you up the butt?
Yeah. Let's talk about butts. No, I'm just saying, like,
oh shit, that was live. I didn't sense for that one.
He's the LA Knight of the group.
Yeah.
Let me talk to you.
I screwed it up. Like, I'm bad at like starting stuff. So no, it's like the first.
You're bad at starting stuff. You're bad at finishing stuff too.
Oh, come on.
It's really just a beginning and an end of WTF.
Yeah, that middle, man, it's okay, but anything after that, you're screwed.
Yeah. I heard you're really good at being in the middle, but when it comes to starting and finishing, not you.
Nah. Yeah.
It's like a
That's
cold
our
summer
boy
run.
fucking his way to the middle.
Yeah.
Hi, Josh.
Oh,
What's up?
I like the David Bowie shirt.
You seem to be very chipper today, Josh. What is
I like
cat
the
has your tongue?
LGBTQ shirt you're wearing.
Shoot your lamb, baby. Shoot
What do
your
you
lamb.
mean?
I'm not talking about you, AJ. I'm talking about the weirdo mouth breather that's pictured
Mouth
next
breather.
to me.
I'm always curious as to why that Dallas hat is upside down.
Distress.
I mean,
All
typically
their-
that's what that means, but
All the Dallases are like upside down with this brand. I don't know why. I like them though. They're comfortable.
Distress.
I like hats. So it's fun.
hang on.
But your hat's just like their team. Once you want to make it look nice, they'll choke it away.
My mom
There's got to
hates it,
be
but I
a
like
reason
three of them.
behind it.
Yeah,
By
shout out to
True
Mama
Brand.
Khan who told me in that one chat on
To get your
Saturday's
crying
game.
towel ready. To get your
Shout
crying towel ready.
I will say good game for her.
I have found the reasoning. The upside down Dallas meaning. When we launched in 2020, it was the start of what we were all living through. The world felt upside down. Our design styles are curated with Dallas being a focus, and our upside down Dallas hats have become a staple piece of the brand.
Cool. By
That is
Ben DiNucci.
Still,
By Ben DiNucci.
wait, is it a cowboy logo on the side of the hat?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, I got two of them. I got this one, and then my like all black with the star on it.
So you have two upside down Dallas logo hats or Dallas word mark hats.
I've got three in total.
What? Well, I've seen some
Yep.
wardrobe things.
I don't know. It's just
Apparently, I'm just
I
not
like
into
the hat.
styles. I'm not hip enough.
No,
I like the hats. I don't know.
your attire is 85% Georgia national championship.
Hey, man, gotta let the people know. You know what? In the pre-show, Tony goes, "Hey, this will be 3 straight years of one of our teams being in the national title." Like it wasn't the fucking Bulldogs for the last 2 years in a row. And the only reason why it's a third is because they weren't allowed in the playoffs to give somebody else a chance.
And somebody else choked it away.
Yeah, and the other SEC team decided to choke it away.
No, and
And
you
the
know
future
what?
SEC team.
Wait a minute. Let's bring that up for a minute because that was a good point. And I know AJ tweeted it and had a quote on it. Georgia would have beaten either team in this college football final potentially coming up. It's not like if you had to put Georgia versus either one of these two teams, they would be favored to win.
Yes, this is a great time to bring up that this is This Week in Sports because we're going back to a structured show here.
Oh,
No more
So
grievances.
we are
this
going to
week.
talk right now about the college football semifinal, and the tweet was from Hard Rock Bet, and it was a hypothetical spread if the teams played Monday night against Georgia. Georgia's a 2.5-point favorite versus Michigan and a 6.5-point favorite versus Washington, and I would take the points on both of those.
I'd agree.
I think
And
Georgia could win by 30 against Michigan. I mean, I understand Georgia just played an FSU team that had their entire second string, third string in, whatever.
Walk
Georgia
on.
was missing 27 players in that same damn game, and I guess that makes a big old difference. And they hung 66 on them, or 63 on them.
Yeah.
They broke their own record of largest margin of victory in a bowl game
Mhm, mhm.
that was just set the previous year.
Your combined score the last two bowl games, TCU and Florida State, has to be like what 120.
It's 127 to 10.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's absolutely ridiculous. And we'll start off by also notifying that the Michigan Alabama game was an exciting game. I don't know, whatever side you're on, that was a hell of a game. Although Michigan's
sucked.
special teams wanted to get that game away. They wanted to let this game be closer than it probably should have been. It is what it is. I'm going to
That game
say,
sucked till the fourth quarter.
what's that?
That game sucked till the fourth quarter.
I You
I was
know,
watching two teams struggling to score for
yeah,
I
again,
beg to
30
differ, though.
minutes.
That was a good game.
I think
regardless.
both were better defensive teams than they are offensive teams, but
I
no,
want to say this.
no.
I was.
You saw how bad Alabama's front seven was. That's what you saw.
I want to bring that up because I did say that Alabama's front seven was going to dominate Michigan, and I was surprisingly mistaken.
I
Alabama's
believe-
front seven looked like a peewee team compared to Michigan's.
They made me like Saban
With
sent
the
the old front seven down to Houston a little early.
I think he did too. I don't
Because-
know.
Poor boy Milrow was running for his damn life.
No, I'm
Yeah.
considering this bowl game the undeserving bowl. Both teams don't deserve to be there. You didn't
Well-
beat the national champions.
Well, Alabama did.
yeah, Alabama beat Georgia, and then Michigan beat Alabama, whatever the case may be on it.
No,
Um,
I still believe that they got hosed out of it.
And my whole
And I'm not even a Georgia fan, and I've been saying that since everything went down. That
go ahead. Sorry.
no, I don't believe that the way that all shook out. You guys got hosed. Michigan got lucky. You know, it's what it is. You can be mad, glad, it don't matter. I feel like Georgia got hosed, and this is coming from a Notre Dame fan.
I think my whole issue is like now having a couple weeks to sit back and look on it a month later. Georgia had one bad game in 2 seasons. One bad game, and they lost by 3.
And that's enough to drop them 4 spots.
No,
They
5.
6.
6
Yeah, they
spots?
dropped
Five
spots.
spots.
Yeah.
No team has ever dropped 5 spots in a playoff ever after their first loss.
Nope. And again, they wanted to play nice and put Texas in because they won their week Big 12 and they wanted their brand name in there. And I'm sorry, but Georgia should have been in the Final Four. I've said that before this whole thing started. But, whatever. It is what it is. Georgia decided to put out their half lineup and destroy Florida State. And I don't want to hear Florida State didn't have all these people. Screw that, man. You know what? Florida State could have said, let's man up. Let's make it a game or possibly beat Georgia to say, hey, here's our ticket to say we could have maybe made a case. And they didn't. They just made themselves just look really bad. I don't care if it's a meaningless bowl game to most people. They could have beaten Georgia to say, here, we could have been there. Hang their head on it.
Texas lost by 4 points at home to a team that ended up on the season with 3 total losses. Alabama's one loss was to Texas, who at that point was only a 1-loss team. And Georgia's one loss was to Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Right.
In 31 games, they had 1 loss, 1 off game, lost by 3, in a situation, and I don't like to point to this, but where a 4th down catch call wasn't even reviewed, and clear as day, the ball hit the ground, rotated, all that, was not a complete pass by any stretch of the imagination. But they dropped 5 spots and don't even get a chance.
Yeah.
So I'm glad. I'm glad that all the players focused up, wanted to get the seniors to 50 wins. That was the big motto going into the game. And not only did they get them to 50 wins, they put up a lot on Florida State.
Yeah, it was an abomination. And I will say, I know some people are going to probably come on here and be like, well, what's the Michigan guy got to say about his team going to the national championship? Simple. The players that were not involved, I am super happy for them. I'm glad that they made the season that they've made out of it. But Jim Harbaugh, fuck you. I want you gone at the end of the goddamn year, you cheating son of a bitch. I don't want you here anymore. You've caused a goddamn headache. Get to the NFL and goodbye.
Clip that, Tristan.
That's all I'm going to say. I am the rare Michigan fan who's pissed at Harbaugh because his egotistical ass wants to make it about himself. Oh, poor baby us. Oh, my God. We were the victims all year.
Tony, Team 144. Bet.
Right. He played the victim card on cheating. Come on, dude. This is where you don't get any sympathy from me. If you had a legit circumstance going against you, I'd understand. If you had some health stuff and you were battling coming back, God bless, everybody would be like, yeah, let's
Urban
go.
Meyer did that.
But you know what? No, you had your freaking coach against Penn State like, this is for Jim. Oh, Jim.
He cried. He cried at halftime.
Yeah, crying after a cheating scandal in which you were suspended for 3 games.
It's like he was on his deathbed.
Give me a fucking break. No, I'm sorry.
I just
Again.
love. Great that Michigan's in the national championship. Fuck you, Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah, seriously. I'm happy for the kids. I hope they kick some ass. I'm cheering for them. Harbaugh, kiss my ass.
Tony, are
I
you
know
not
who's
juiced for this? Are you not juiced for this at all?
I am a little bit, in the sense of, like, again, I think some of these kids who have busted their ass and had nothing to do with it, I think they deserve it, and I think that's awesome for them. But the coaching staff, for Jim Harbaugh, no. What am I happy about Jim Harbaugh for? Because he played the victim about something where he knew he screwed up on.
I hope he goes to the NFL and signs on to the Lions
Coaches
coaching
the
staff.
Bears. He's going to coach the Bears.
Well,
Tony
he's better
hopes
chance
that
going to
Jim
your
Harbaugh-
team, but I don't think he's going to either one of your teams. Now, I think he's a lock probably for the Chargers. They're probably going to pull up the Brinks trunk for him to be like GM and coach out there. So I think he's good as gone.
I don't know.
Tony hopes that-
I've heard collectively that not many people really want Harbaugh here.
Tony hopes
So
that Harbaugh busts a pin in his khaki
I
pants.
think the only job he'd go to in the NFL would be the Bears. That'd be the only job I could see him going to. Honest to God. And
He
from
was
what
a
I've
quarterback
heard from different outlets, is that is the legitimate only job that he would leave right now for. The minute they came calling.
well, he might not have a reason, or might have a choice. I have a feeling Michigan's gonna get rid of him at the end of the year.
I thought the best part was like right before kickoff, another scandal came out about
Oh,
yeah.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Like it was the week of the game.
Oh,
Well, Josh, here's what I'll say to that. Around here, I'm rare air. People want a statue built of Jim Harbaugh. They freaking love this man like he's the Messiah. They win a national championship, you can get away with murder. Oh, Jimmy. Yay, Jimmy. Like, they don't care. Like, that's just who they are
Tristan,
around here. As long as you
Tristan,
I
win
got you. I got you.
anything.
Okay.
It's
Tony's
insane.
gonna be like, you should tear them damn statues down, boy.
Yeah, boy.
No.
What about
No.
you and your
My city.
statues?
I want a
No.
clip it of him doing that little dance there.
Hey, Jimmy.
With
I'm
the
sorry.
army.
This has got me
Jimmy,
fired up.
Jimmy.
We're-
I want Jimmy.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Again, I'm putting my damn drink down so I don't spill it. It's just ridiculous that this should be about the kids involved, but Jim Harbaugh has to play, we're victim. Look at the crap we had to go through all year. Oh, it's us versus everybody. Yeah, bet. Like, dude, you cheated. For fuck's sakes. It's not like you got cheated on or you're battling a health scare. You cheated and you're going to play victim. Cry. I'm sorry. That's ridiculous. Again,
You
I'm
don't
happy
seem to
for
be
Michigan.
upset at all.
No.
I would like to travel to Eastern Michigan with our college football talks with them playing South Alabama. Have y'all seen that brawl they had at the end of that
Yes.
game?
All right,
Bro,
Tristan,
like-
test your knowledge here. Who was the big Eastern Michigan guy that's in the NFL right now, defensive player?
I could care less, honestly.
That's the right answer.
Hey,
It was more about a brawl. I didn't.
No.
I would.
Do we have
I know,
a clip
but-
of the brawl?
what's that?
Do we have
I
a
could
clip of
probably
the
find
brawl?
one. Have you seen it?
No, but that's the thing. We need to start looking at it as if we're going to talk about
got
things,
you.
we have to provide some sort of video proof of it.
By the way, your answer is Max Crosby. He went
Oh.
to Eastern Michigan.
He out there buffing on.
I'm
Swisher
just saying,
Sweets
yeah,
after
the
the game
dude,
and
don't
shit.
even bitch her. He would have went there, but yeah.
Here, AJ,
Here's
listening.
a question that nobody asked. If the Chiefs don't make it to the Super Bowl, is it
Dude.
Taylor Swift's fault?
Dude, college football right now.
This
Settle
shit
down.
is so funny.
My team hasn't been relevant in 2 months.
Okay. Bros was just like this the whole time, vibing out. And then this just happened.
That guy will
Ypsilanti-
never play football
Ypsilanti
again.
boys getting all pissed off over there.
That guy ended his career right there.
I heard the bands got into it afterwards.
Somewhere there, Tony's in the background like, fuck our ball.
Jim!
Normally people say
Michigan,
World Star.
bro.
Tony's over there going, fuck Harbaugh!
Some guys like, this ain't even that game. This ain't even that Michigan team.
They're literally the next city over, 10 minutes away, Tristan. I'm not even playing. Like, if Michigan's here, it's just like a little wet fart to the other side, and there's Eastern Michigan. Little school that
great.
good, man. Hey, by the way, shout out to Eastern Michigan. That's my wife's school she graduated from.
The boys got their ass kicked.
Look at that.
They get their ass
She
kicked.
had no fucks given. Yeah, she
They
don't
didn't
give a
get their
shit
ass-
about their school when it comes to athletics. She goes, what, Eastern one? Cool. Lost? Cool. Like, she don't care, but
My favorite part about that entire brawl is bro still had his helmet on. Like, you just punched the helmet. Have you guys ever punched a helmet before? That's just not like.
probably doesn't feel
Punch
good,
in
I'll
the
tell you
face.
that.
With the exception of last Thursday, I'd have to say no.
All right, I want to talk
You
about
know.
one thing from this game that fucking chaps my ass a little bit. This is a safety. This is a safety.
That's a girl with the blue hat.
I was just thinking that.
Here comes
This is
Alabama.
a safety.
He's able to secure it at the 1 yard line. It takes a vicious hit there by
That boy is tackled in the end zone. He does not establish possession long enough to have forward progress marked anywhere. That foot does not come down. That's safety.
To lose a game here.
Can I ask why he even fucking played it? Is what was my question.
That's
on that
another
play.
thing. Wait a minute.
Bama,
Where was
he's
this punt
inside his
landing?
own
At
10-yard
the
line. Here comes
at the 11?
And there was no Alabama
Who's
player. It
gonna
probably would
roll
have been a
in?
touchback potentially. What are you playing the damn ball for?
Hang on. This was what, at the 11? Yeah, at the
Yeah, what?
11?
6 yard line. Actually, the 6 yard line.
Oh,
Like,
the
what would you do
6-yard
playing
line.
this shit?
He's able
Like,
to
why would you
secure
play
it
the
at
ball
1
there that late in the game in a tie game? It was such a stupid play, man.
Hey, on one aspect of it, couldn't they have hit it out the back of the end zone and still retain possession of it? Or would it have been a safety?
No, it would
It'd
have
have been
been
a
a
safety
safety.
because they touched it.
Yeah,
Okay,
whatever, it's
I'd
safety.
still,
He
that
made
should have
play
been
on
a
the
safety
ball outside
regardless.
of the end zone.
You should have played that trick play that JJ tried to pull off and got absolutely destroyed on in that game. I thought they hurt that young man. I was like, I'm getting Colt McCoy flashbacks all over again.
Nothing beats the trick play that your Cowboys tried to use. What was it, last year? Where it was
Yeah, I don't.
Ezekiel
I don't know what
Elliott
that
was defending.
Yeah,
and
he's
got
playing
lit.
center and shit. Like, what? Who does that? Like, what is this? 6-man football?
I will shout out real quick the other game. Penix Jr. is looking really good right now, and I don't think it's
He
some
should've won the
lock
Heisman.
that Michigan destroys Washington. I think it's going to be, again, if we're going to do a prediction, I think Michigan will win the game, but Penix Jr. is going to make it interesting. Kid's got some
He should have won
talent.
the Heisman, bro. I'm sorry for Jaden Daniels, but he should have won the Heisman. Michael Penix should have won the Heisman.
Honestly, but see, Penix Jr. did not play good down the stretch to win the Heisman. If you look at his stats, the way he played solid, but he did not play this above and beyond like Bo Nix did, right? Bo Nix played above and beyond late.
I said that. I said Bo Nix should have
And-
won it.
That's such a
Originally.
professional
He's-
athlete name.
He screwed
Like,
up in
really,
the
Bo
Pac-12
Nix?
game, but
Bo
only
Nix,
beat
man.
Liberty.
Bo Nix.
Like
Bo
either
Nix
that
played for
or
three
like
different college teams.
a guy running
Hey,
for
hey,
like
hey,
local
no.
Senate in Alabama.
Hold on. If you're gonna talk about Bo Nix with his multiple teams, Alan Bowman from Oklahoma State is okayed for his 7th year of college.
Penix Jr. is from Indiana Hoosier.
How is that possible?
The tight end from
COVID
Miami is
year,
like
redshirt
35,
year.
bro. The tight end from Miami is like 38, bro. Bro's got a family and everything. He's still in
He's
He's
college.
got,
Like,
he's got grandkids.
What about
Bro,
Alec
I don't know.
Martinez from Nebraska, who has like 10 years?
So that is a
eligibility?
common misconception. They had back-to-back quarterbacks with the last name Martinez.
I
I think
know,
they were brothers too, right?
Yeah, they were brothers.
probably, yeah.
Alec
But
and
it just
Taylor?
felt like
yeah.
Martinez and Nebraska quarterback went hand in hand for like a decade. It's like, dude, what the fuck?
But the funny thing, it's funny you bring that up because I never thought the first one ever made it out. I thought he was still playing. I was
Oh,
like, good
dude.
God, he's in like year 12.
It's the same face. It's like the Grammatical brothers. They had the same face, the same goofy looking thing, and they just played the same. You couldn't tell the difference between the both of them.
You want to see a trick play gone wrong and then gone right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Tony knows this play.
This was
Yeah.
this is where JJ gets killed.
No.
Watch Florida State play the Benny Hill music here.
He grabs his arm, completely
I don't know
turns
why
him
this
around.
isn't.
They didn't call it.
There it goes.
And then look what Lavakaki
Do,
did.
do, do, do,
Goes
do,
out,
do,
he
do.
passes
I guess
to
like it doesn't actually show the play.
Other guy misses, great blocking downfield.
Hey, he's got such a South Park name. Like he's got the name of a South Park character.
Bobo decides to go for
Oh my God, it's our friend McConkey.
Number 20 was like, crap, get him.
Yeah,
Had no chance.
Yeah, that was
great.
great. That was fun.
That's
Muschamp's kid
great.
got to get in there and get himself a first
That's
down.
awesome. He was so hyped for him, bro. Like that was so cool.
Oh, my bad.
Shit.
We're
The
still
best
here.
was like he even did like the
Wrong
sniff in the first down. Muschamp did on the sideline. It was so.
What's up, Chrome? In chat, how you doing?
What's up, Chrome? They don't got much to talk about anymore. Did you know they put up a highlight film that was 8 minutes long and only showed 15 seconds of the game?
I was gonna say, how in God's
One-
name you get 8?
One was when they sacked Beck, fumbled it, Georgia recovered, and then proceeded to score like 3 plays later. And the other one was their field goal. It's the only game highlights they
Yeah. That's- Honestly, it was
Like,
fucking brutal,
it's-
man.
They're like, it's better than nothing. At least we're putting down
like
highlights.
the poor soul that had to sit there and sift through game film that they lost by 60 on to
Yeah.
find 2 highlights to show
Here's your homework. Find positive things about this game.
the only 2 plays where everything went right.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, again, that was the bloodbath. Well, actually, I could say Liberty didn't do much better against Oregon either. I can't even just say that. But there has been some lopsided bowl games. There have been some very ugly bowl games. And again, if you don't have a dog in the fight,
Bowl
The,
games suck.
semifinals were really good games. Like I said, I just hope the finals is good for all those that don't have a team in it.
Yeah, I miss you too.
Bowl games suck. Bowl games suck. There should only be the New Year's 6 bowls in the playoff. That's it. That should be.
But
Or
then we don't have like big fights and stuff like we.
Wait
did
a minute.
in Michigan.
don't disrespect the Pop-Tart, okay? The Pop-Tart bowl with the Pop-Tart getting burnt. I want all other bowl games. Yeah, exactly. I want all our bowl games to be sponsored by like Cheez-Its, Pop-Tarts, and everything. I want a spectacle. I want the mascot of whatever bowl game it is dancing with the band and have this sideshow to make it
Oh,
work.
Jim,
Jim, exactly. I want this to
I'm
be.
gonna clip that.
I had a coffee.
I'm gonna clip
beforehand,
that one. That was
okay?
hilarious.
So I'm just going to tell you the coffee's kicked in here. I'm telling you right now, I want
Mama.
He
Cock.
Who the fuck set him off
Spectacular.
again?
I want the spectacular of like the Pop-Tart to rise up with the teams representing on the both sides. I want it to be like this over-the-top spectacle if you're going to add extra bowl games. I want an evil Pop-Tart.
For the American Standard Bowl, I want a big toilet bowl in the middle of the
Exactly.
field.
I want a toilet bowl running down the thing like this and put the teams on the I want it to be over the top where people are like, why am I really here?
You know what? If we have like 60-something bowl games, we need to have one that takes like the 2 worst teams in all of the Power 5, like the 2 and 10 teams. Just face them off against each other. See
We'll
who's the
sponsor
worst
it.
of the worst.
Gamers Do Sports Bowl. We will sponsor
Gamers
the
Do
bowl game.
Full of shit bowl. That's what
Yeah.
we'll call it.
We'll go there. We'll meet and greet you guys. If you guys are cheering for these 111 teams, we'll do it. Damn it.
Here we are.
I
I
mean,
mean, the Geico Captain Crunch Bowl with
The
Captain
bowls
Crunch.
are so boring, man. There's not even intriguing matchups anymore.
Hold
No.
on. Pull up, Chromes. Pull up. Pop Tarts are the number 2 breakfast food behind catfish. You
I'm gonna
fucking eat
need
catfish
some
for-
details on that one.
You eat catfish
Catfish.
for breakfast? Who wakes up and goes, "Yeah, Think I'm gonna go get me some
Think I'm
catfish.
gonna go fry up some catfish.
Catfish for breakfast. Yeah, a
But we
little
just-
lemon.
Hang on, I'm looking that up now. Is
We
catfish
just
for
caught them
breakfast a thing?
yesterday. Got to get some catfish in this morning. Your three
I'm
basic
telling you.
food groups: catfish, Pop Tarts, and Sunny D.
But the point being is, yeah,
Fried catfish and grits breakfast bowl from Real Tree.
Oh, of course it's from Real Tree.
This is an actual thing.
That's
Probably.
wild.
Fried catfish and
and-
cheese grits, Cajun fish and grits, crispy catfish and waffles.
Right.
if chicken and waffles is a real breakfast, and that seems like an extreme for a breakfast, then I can guess catfish and grits can probably go on too.
This is odd. This got
Real
awkward.
Tree.
No, but we're talking
Right.
about breakfasts. Like I never would have pictured that as a breakfast. I'm not gonna lie. As a lunch, sure.
Picture it as a breakfast.
Yeah, put a picture as a breakfast. But I'm saying like as a lunch, yeah, I would say catfish would be
Tony,
a
what do
pretty
you think
good
of Jim
lunch.
Harbaugh?
What do you think about Jim Harbaugh? Our boy Jimmy Jam. Our Jimmy Jam.
Hey, if you want to hear another Harbaugh, just extreme BS, he said that J.J. McCarthy is one of the best college quarterbacks of all time, and I just like, no, he's
How
not.
about
That's an
That was-
American breakfast right there.
oh, God.
Cup of coffee
Yeah.
and a Marlboro.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Josh approves. Josh approves. He gives the finger a point.
That is the breakfast of Americans.
Josh knows. He's like, yeah, I know that breakfast. That one right there.
Chrome,
talk
you
about
are
the,
you are the ultimate like college student with that. Okay, buffalo tenders in the fridge for tomorrow's breakfast.
Jesus.
Ramen for
We
lunch.
talk about old boy Jalen Milroe's shirt that almost got that dude fired.
Lang?
Let a naysayer know.
Poor Pat McAfee. goes,
Bro, he was
that
like,
is
"Whoa."
not what I thought that was. Middle of the fucking video.
He almost f-bombed too.
The only thing I want to know about Pat McAfee is if he's coming back to SmackDown. That's it.
he had a cut off penguin shirt on earlier when I watched.
What's going on?
Oh man.
Hey,
that's
Alex, how you
great.
doing?
That's great.
I'm speaking more of a group of friends want breakfast at just Cracker Barrel so I can get catfish because I don't like egg. What the fuck? If you're going to Cracker Barrel, you need to get yourself a Country Boy steak and egg breakfast.
Here we go.
Get the caramel apples with it,
Somebody bust out the banjo.
some biscuits.
Ding, 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 ding,
I don't do the
ding,
grits.
ding,
You can
ding,
take the
ding,
grits and
ding,
shove
ding,
them.
ding,
I'll take some sausage links or bacon.
Ding, 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 ding.
Shut up, Tristan. How do you not like grits?
I don't. I'm a hash brown
I'm not a
guy.
grits
I didn't
person either.
ask you.
Oh,
I'm not a
you
grits.
said shut up.
Creamer?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Chrome has never had ramen. Well, they're
Ramen's
like 99 cents. And they might be like $1.07 now.
Boil
after-
the water.
Inflation.
Inflation caught it. Okay. Arizona teas are like $1 something now. I was pissed.
Did you know that those ramen boxes you cannot put in the microwave? Those little styrofoam cups. I didn't
Until
know.
recently,
You know
yeah.
that?
Until recently.
You didn't know that?
I just put the water in it, throw it in the
No,
microwave for 2
dude,
minutes. Done.
Tristan, for all these years, I thought everything was like for the microwave. I swear to God, I'm with everybody. That looked like, hey, put it in the microwave and call it a day. I was with everybody for
Tony,
that.
go put tinfoil in your microwave real quick. Tell me what
Not,
happened.
not now. I'm talking about
Maybe a
years
fork.
ago. You get a cheap ass
No,
microwave.
you
You're in
know, or-
school.
No, you know that there's a trick. Throw your spoon in the microwave for like 20 seconds. It makes it easier to eat ice cream. It's warm spoon.
Shocking discovery in your microwave. though.
You may have to sift it out of rubble, but it'll be warm.
Speaking of fires, did you hear about Tyreek Hill's house?
Did you hear what
Yeah.
caused it? Did you hear
Yeah,
what
his
caused
kid
it?
playing with a cigarette lighter.
What the fuck, bro?
His kid was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Hang on. His kid was just trying to have a coffee and Marlboro breakfast. That's all I'm saying.
God. That's like the breakfast of like a 90s mom.
But here's the thing about
You and my
Tyreek
mother,
Hill.
you understand.
He said his kid had a burn, and then the question is, which mom? Since that man likes to have a lot of baby mamas, which mom was it?
No, well, okay, hold on.
Did you not hear the story about this?
Hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Shots
When I
fired.
was like younger, yeah, I'd just take it and bite into it.
You eat it like a bag of Lay's?
Yeah, bro. You should go just a piece out of it, bro.
You were a tubby little kid, weren't you?
He still
I'm
is
still
tubby
tubby.
now.
What
What
do you
the
mean?
hell are you
What do you
talking
mean?
about?
Yeah,
When I'm
but
a kid,
most people will
taller.
kind of grow out of their kids' chubbiness. You were like the little butterball best friend in like the rom-com, weren't you?
They called me Sumo Dan as a baby.
So you were the tubby kid that had to bring the funny.
Chrome, some to-go boxes, not all.
To a
Don't
T,
put
baby.
all of them in there. Just
To a
some
T.
of them.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
made it more microwave proof throughout the years.
You're the cutest little
It's
pudding
styrofoam.
piler.
No, they haven't. It
It's
still
just
comes
little
out
potatoes.
looking all distorted.
What's that?
He's like, they've made it better over the years. No, my styrofoam is still styrofoam.
Well, I'm talking about those little to-go trays that you can put it in and just
That
pop
they
it in
have
the microwave.
metal in? Or are you talking about the thin black plastic ones
Yeah,
that end up
yeah.
like liquefying in the
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like, you can't do all of them. Like, there's only certain
No,
ones.
I know.
Hey,
Not
man.
all of them. That'd be insane. And plus, you'd burn your house. No.
Those like
Look.
little clamshell containers. That's what's up.
Unmatched,
That's how you
bro.
know you're in a high class place of
Facility.
business.
Yeah.
However, when I get my Hooters to go box and it's in that styrofoam Hooters labeled container, it's made with love every time.
No, it isn't.
Shut up, Josh. Don't ruin it for me.
No, it isn't.
Yeah,
Damn, that's a screwed up story, Chrome. I didn't even know
A guy
that.
committed arson Tuesday downtown here. He's from Michigan. Tony has no
Harbaugh.
ties to my
It was
own.
Harbaugh.
Someone
It
does
was
have
Harbaugh.
Harbaugh display out there. Was coming through, had car trouble, got mad when he got quoted, then burnt down 2 historic buildings.
That sounds like a Jim
Wasn't
Harbaugh
me.
thing to do.
That sounds like a Tony thing to do. What do you
Wasn't
mean?
me.
You get them damn Harbaugh statues out of my city.
Oh man.
If they
man.
do, and I
I
come
don't
down
want
to
to do
visit
that
you,
today. I
that's
don't want to
the
do
first
that.
thing that we're
Come
gonna
on,
visit.
Tristan.
I don't want to do that.
Tristan.
Come on. Good afternoon. You're on the Gamers Do Sports podcast show. I'm your host, well, former host, Russell.
That just reminds me. We haven't had a show since we aired grievances.
That's true. We haven't
Good,
had
we
one.
got
Can I
shut down.
throw the first one out for the year?
Jesus.
We
I'm
just
not shocked
started.
that you're the first, but go ahead.
You know what? I was gonna start with a word that started with F and ended with Odie, but
What, fuck Harbaugh?
yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
Right up that alley, though. Might as well.
But-
Hell, fuck it.
You know what? We aired our grievances. Let us leave it in the past.
What do you
Let's
expect
move
from someone
forward.
who eats raw ramen?
Shut up.
This is true. This is very true. Well, I mean, he is a Cowboys fan. It's accounted for no taste.
That's fine.
Do you know that damn Washington, Texas game didn't get over till after 1 a.m. Eastern
Yeah.
time? Are you kidding?
Ridiculous.
Can we start starting these bowl games a little bit earlier?
They're not
No,
going to
no,
have any easier
No,
Monday.
because then ESPN doesn't get they don't get flashed.
Well, no. What sucks is
Earlier.
Monday. It's not going to end over midnight. It's going to be like another late game, and it's just like, yeah, your team's in it. You're a little more different of it. You're
I
in
will
it.
not watch a single snap of it, I don't think. Like, okay. I'll watch highlights. That's about it.
I'll watch. I'll be like I said. I'll be happy for the kids. See how things go.
Go Huskies.
Tony's
Hey,
gonna go out there.
hey,
He's gonna go.
we're
to
on the
Houston and,
record
like,
here,
have a sign that
right?
says "Fuck Harbaugh" on it.
We're on the record? Yeah,
we're
on the
recording
record.
right now, right?
No, we've only been here for 40 minutes. just shooting shit.
Exactly. Okay,
Talking to each
so
other.
I just want to be pointing this out. If Michigan wins, you're not seeing me with no national championship gear and like everybody else, not doing it.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
Tony, Tony, you
do
need to get with the fucking times, bro. If
No.
your team wins a national championship, you have to be like, yeah, we won.
No, fuck Harbaugh. I'm not
Yeah,
supporting
I was
him.
already
Like,
talking
Harbaugh,
this
but
weekend about
still.
how I got to get a new hat for opening week next year. This is dated now.
Now if the Lions win the Super Bowl, oh, well, now we're
They-
going to be talking a different story. Then now I think even AG might even buy a shirt saying, you know,
I will not
told
buy
you
a shirt.
so. No, but like I told you
I
so.
will
I will
not
not
buy
buy
a
a
shirt.
shirt.
Come
No,
on,
not
if you had an
that
I
shirt.
told you so shirt. or
I
something,
bleed Patriots red, white, blue, and misery.
and Mac Jones, baby.
No, I'm not saying you have to buy. Don't buy like a Lions per se shirt, but like an "I told you so" shirt or something like.
I'll be spiking the football. Don't get that twisted. I'll be spiking the football.
Yeah.
If we win.
That's what I'm
about
saying.
as far as we'll get.
That's about it.
I
I won't
will
even
be
put a
happier-
Lions sticker behind me.
You'll see me more or less happy to buy a divisional championship shirt. For the Lions.
Tony loves himself some Josh Rosen.
There's things you get
Such a
right
great
in
kid.
this, and there's
One of
things
the
you
greatest college
don't.
quarterbacks ever.
He was
Josh-
gonna be the next best thing.
I thought he was going to be awesome in Arizona. If you guys don't know, I thought Josh Rosen was going to be it. I thought he's going to be an all-pro, kick-ass, and I think he's on a 7th team on a practice squad. So I was wrong. Big
Boy,
whiff.
Josh Rosen.
Hey, old Josh Rosen.
Hey,
That's why
Josh
anytime you'll
Rosen.
hear us discuss any football draft talk, Josh Rosen will always be brought up.
Yes.
Actually, he is a free agent right now. Speaking of
He
Josh
ain't
Rosen.
played in the league in 4 years.
He's
Last
been
I knew he was on somebody's
one,
practice
two,
squad.
He's
He
been
ain't even
one,
good enough
two,
for a practice
three,
squad.
four,
He ain't even good enough to
five,
play in the
six,
Thanksgiving
seven.
pickup game, Tony. And you thought he
Yeah.
was the next best thing.
He hasn't played since 2022. Or I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. He hasn't seen any type of action probably until like 2018. But
Who was he
hell to Josh
drafted to?
Rosen, Arizona.
That's right.
Yeah, and then the next year they drafted Kyler Murray and started all over. And
Better not be a double
history.
XP weekend. that boy's screwed.
Honestly, I think he's quarterback in there next year.
Yeah, probably. They don't have a backup good
Well,
enough, and they
what
don't
I'm
have a
saying
high
is
pick either.
They have a
so-
top 3 pick right now, and everyone's saying
No,
they're
they
gonna-
don't.
When did they lose it? The Arizona?
They traded it to the Bears, you meathead.
No, that was Carolina, dude.
Oh, was it Carolina?
Yeah,
Oh, whatever. I'm the
goofy
meathead.
ass. I was so
Meathead.
telling you. You're sitting there like, no, and I'm like, yes, no. They're gonna try to draft Marvin Harrison Jr. probably and keep Kyler Murray, but Kyler Murray's got like a dead cap of like $200 million. They're not getting rid of him.
I am okay with waiting until the second round to draft a quarterback. If that means you get Marvin Harrison Jr. or Brock Bowers.
Oh, the Patriots? Yeah.
Yep.
You do need a target. I mean, people are saying that they don't need help on offense. Like, what are you fucking talking about? You could throw any quarterback in there right now. Who's your number 1 target?
Yeah. Parker. Schuster.
Devontae Parker's corpse ass and the other corpse ass of not Hayden Hurst. Oh my God. Why am I Hunter Henry?
Giggity.
Yeah. Again, you have so many kind of guys. Jacoby Myers is gone. They had another guy, Bourne. You guys
God,
had that
Penix
got
looked
hurt.
good though on Monday. Shit.
I'm sorry. Like the Patriots, they'll be back to being relevant pretty soon. I do think so.
Yeah, fucking soon. They'll be 5 years married by that point.
We'll see if they got a Belichick moving on or leaving problem. But
I mean, if you want to kind of move on to some NFL talk,
I think we should.
I have
think
a
we should, too.
prediction that by the next show we record, Bill Belichick is no longer head coach of the Patriots, and the front runner will be Gerard Mayo.
Wow, the old mayonnaise. Eh?
That's my
Good
thought.
old-
That's
Good
my
old
thought.
Gerard, my boy Jared Mayo.
I think Belichick stays until the end of the year until they figure out.
This is the end of the year, Tony.
No,
Last
I
week of
meant
the
like
season.
no. Yeah, I know. I meant like after the Super Bowl. I don't think it's
Nope.
as easy as a decision.
Black Monday. See ya.
I think we should talk to Bill and see what Bill has to say about his future
Yeah.
there.
Wait, I can just do it without even pulling up video. We're not going to talk about contracts right now.
We should just fax it over to him.
We're just going to try to move on and play our next game. and get
If you
ready
had a
for-
hoodie on, you had to pull the hood up.
Hang on, I
There
actually
you
got
go. There you go.
Hang on, I actually got one. Hold up.
I don't know why he does that. Like, so
Um,
what?
we're just gonna move on to the next season and get our players better and get ready for kickoff for the next season. We're not talking about contracts right now. We're not going to talk about players who are here or not here yet. We're just not going to do it yet. If you want to talk about football, we can talk about football, but we're not going to talk about contract situation here.
By the way, we're on the
Is
Cincinnati.
it better than a video?
Yeah. You forgot to add that we're on the Cincinnati part.
Almost as good
No,
as
that's why I was
your,
saying we're on to the next season. Yeah, we're on to the next season.
that's almost as good as your iRacing one you do.
Which one do I do on iRacing?
You know which one you do on iRacing.
Which one?
Type in
Hey
private
there,
chat.
guys. Thanks for coming on. That one, I fall out of my racing.
That
sim
one
every
is not
time
for
you
the
do
show.
it. I fall out of my racing sim every time you do it. It's hilarious. It's accurate too. It's even worse.
So Tristan, since we're on
Michelle.
the NFL topic, what did you think of the game Saturday night?
I think CeeDee Lamb is an absolute monster. All right, I'd say top 5 receiver
Somebody
in the
shit
league.
on your shirt.
Shut up.
Hey, how about Cameron Sutton cover somebody so to fall like he fell on a banana peel every time, man? That
That
motherfucker
was
was
kind of
like
a
this.
Mario. That was
Covering
kind of
it.
How do you
Mario
miss
Kart
a
moment.
player not report as eligible who's obviously trying to report as eligible?
Well, after I kind of see why, but at the same
of course
time,
you do, Dallas.
hold on. It is a bullshit call. I will say that. It is a bullshit call. I think
Thank
that, but he lined up at tackle. He should have been on the opposite side with the tight end.
No, did you hear what Dan Campbell explained it before the game? Explained that they had a play in there. Explained it
bro, I can
again.
hear it.
And then
can
Jared
see
Goff
him.
said, go check in as eligible. They already had it all checked up. And and by the way, Mama Tristan, yes, I enjoyed the game other than the end. I am going to say this, and I got to emphasize this shit. Because you know what?
Here we go.
Here's where the Dallas kiss ass comes in. Because if this shit happened on the opposite foot and the Dallas Cowboys had all this shit happen where they had an illegal whatever guy lined up on the one side and the exact same thing happened and he threw it to Tyron Smith, does anybody say this is reversed? Nope, not at all. This is what happens. Dallas wins. Jerry's going with his glasses going, yay! And you can see everybody getting their asses kissed because Dallas won on the game with freaking numbnuts got in the Hall of Fame. I'm so pissed right now. I don't even know what I'm talking about. This is ridiculous.
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson. Okay? They did not want Jimmy Johnson's night to be ruined, so they had to make sure that they had to make the rubby to make sure this was the case. Okay?
The
Had to make the rubby.
Rubby.
No, Tony has kids.
I am tired.
Had to make the rubby.
I am tired of
How
this
would Bill
shit.
Belichick say that? You might
Hold
have-
on. You don't have to fight
Mama
with
Tristan,
me.
I am
My mom
sorry.
is huge.
I know
She
that's
loves
your
Jimmy
team.
Johnson, bro.
God bless
She
your
loves Jimmy Johnson.
God bless your Cowboys. I
It's the
understand that's
hair.
your team. But here's the thing.
What hair?
If that happens on the other foot, Dallas wins and everybody goes, oh, look how creative Dallas is.
She loves Jimmy Johnson, bro. Like she will spin the block for Jimmy.
I mean, it was the
Johnson.
last time
Josh-
you were relevant, so
Josh
I don't
brought up
blame her.
hair. Can we get Tony to do a Vince McMahon like pompadour?
Remember when he slid in and tore both of his his legs, bro?
Okay.
He had to lay
All right,
there,
hold on.
yo.
Listen, I gotta respect Mama Cotton's part. Jimmy Johnson is a legend for Dallas. I'm more pissed because during this ceremony, I felt like it was a Dallas kiss ass fest the entire time. Jimmy Johnson was your best coach you've had in the last God knows how many years until the 70s. And Barry Switzer took over his team, and that's the only reason why they won the Super Bowl.
Tom Landry
Yes,
has
I was
in
born in
her chat.
1983. I was a kid. I was not. Well, yeah, I was like, what am I? 10,
Barry
10
Sanders.
years old? Yeah, I I seen that team. I hated your Cowboys. I hated Troy Aikman. I hated Michael Irvin. Emmitt Smith, I was not a fan of him because it kissed his ass more than Barry Sanders, the best running back of all goddamn time.
Unitas was launching a football everywhere.
No, he ain't.
I was more of a bot star kind of guy there.
No, he ain't.
Listen, Walter Payton, calm down over there. Yes, Barry Sanders is better than
No, he
you.
ain't.
Yeah, he is.
No, he ain't.
Here we go. She said, "I gotta get on." You don't want her in here. I promise. We'll get shut down so quick.
Fuck Barry Sanders. Sorry.
Fuck Jim
What's the
Harbaugh.
fighting words around here? What are you talking about? Fuck Barry Sanders. I didn't say nothing about Walter Payton negative.
I would put $3.25 down that says you would not fight over anything.
$3.25.
That's you know what? That's a very strong.
Uh-oh.
I'm calling you out, buddy.
You're calling me out.
I'm calling you out.
$3.25. Fine, you're on.
You ain't worth
You guys
the
don't be mad they tore out Space Mountain down.
Negative
Oldest
graph.
card. Oldest ride. Longest line.
That's the only thing I got from that for both of you going at it.
But real talk, Walter Payton was better than Barry Sanders.
I mean, was he though?
He was.
You know who's better than both of them?
Tom Brady.
William the Refrigerator Perry.
Oh, okay.
God. I
I'm ta-
tell you, Tristan,
I'm on your
You're-
side with this, Josh. Jesus.
I don't want you on my side with this. You make my side dirty. No.
We'll spray bottle out? No.
No.
That was a hell of a game. I didn't realize we're going on the rant, but that was a great game.
Can we
And-
also point out
Hang
that
Hang on. When Tony talks about all this old stuff in football and sports history,
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
I just want this to play while he talks about it.
Back in the 1990s with Jimmy Johnson and the Dallas Cowboys, we had a Troy Aikman on the board with Emmitt Smith running behind the offensive line.
Aikman's mullet was smooth.
It was smooth as operators. Michael Owen, King Novacek. Also, their defense that was loaded. Larry Allen's offensive line. I can't know their defense.
They also defeated the Bills of Buffalo.
The Bills of Buffalo,
Twice.
as they shaped it and won another Super Bowl. Oh my! How crazy is this?
Doug Flutie was booty.
Look at
Doug
the
Hey, you don't talk shit about Doug Flutie.
Flutie Flakes. Shout out by the way
man.
from that game. They got way better after updates.
Dude, what is up today? Like, there's more shout-outs going on than a hip-hop station.
I'm trying to acknowledge chat, okay? Chat is talking to us. I'm
I'd
trying
like to shout out the lady in
acknowledge.
the CVS line that sold me the cough drops today. She was really good. Wait a minute. This sounds like a Theo Vaughn podcast right now.
Listen,
you
I'm
have
not
the
Cat
mullet.
Williams, okay? He went on Shannon Sharp's pod and
Did you watch that whole thing?
God, yeah, dude. What
Man.
the?
Hey, Riley, pull up a
Wow.
picture of
Kevin
two
Hart
fans
torched
fighting
him,
over
though.
Did he?
a football.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see
on,
this.
They went on
Come back.
TMZ, and he was with Tiffany Haddish on a radio station. And he just went out there and just blasted everything he said.
Okay, Riley, pull up a picture of a Cat Williams inside of a
Dude,
little nice car.
my boss went out to watch the Dave Chappelle show down here in Florida that he fucking walked out of.
What?
Oh, really?
Walked out mid-set because I guess there's like a real strict no phones thing.
Oh.
And people, I guess, were just bored or whatever, and they just started pulling out their phones and just flipping through their phones and shit. So he just got up and left.
Wow.
And I tried to explain this when they were telling me about it. I said, Dave Chappelle is not Dave Chappelle anymore. He's not your typical comedian anymore. It's more storytelling, philanthropy kind of thing.
I said it's comedy with motivational speaking
Right.
twined in there.
Right.
Yeah.
It is not your raunchy Dave Chappelle anymore. That was, funnier than can be. Cat Williams is a goat, Chrome.
He said, "Hey, baby, what are you doing out here?"
No,
I'm so weak.
that I 100% disagree on.
You don't like Cat Williams?
I didn't say I don't like Cat Williams, but to consider him a GOAT, I disagree with that.
I like him. I like him.
Liking him and considering him the greatest of all time is drastically different.
Have you heard him talk about the motorcycle?
Bro,
Yes,
He's like, I'm about to buy me a motorcycle. I'm so tired of walking down the street and everybody being all, "Hey, Cat, how's it going?" I have a motorcycle now.
My favorite joke of his is poor little Tink Tink. Poor little Tink Tink.
Tink, tink. He said, "On your mind."
You got to be in tune with your star fucking player.
He said he's hauling ass with
Tink,
sparks
tink,
and paper
tink,
clips
tink, tink,
behind
tink,
him.
Okay, hold on. To call him the GOAT, tell me who you would put him over. Would you say he's better than Chris Rock? Stand-up wise, would you say he's better than Richard Pryor? Better than Eddie Murphy?
Bernie Mac.
Better than Bernie
Eddie
Mac?
Murphy
Mac
is
was
up
better.
there.
Red
Bernie
Fox? You know, Sam
The
Kinison,
Bigfoot guy.
Bill Burr.
Norm
Cat
Macdonald.
Williams is good.
Norm
I'm with
Macdonald.
Josh in this. Cat Williams is good, but GOAT conversation.
Yeah, I don't.
He's
hang
not
on.
in the GOAT.
I think I might have. I might have overstated. I like Cat Williams. I don't put him in a goat.
Right
yeah,
there.
that's different. Yeah,
I don't put him in that tier.
sure.
Have y'all seen Shane Gillis?
I will say that a week of my birthday, Ron White, who is my personal favorite comedian, is going to be in Florida, and I really want to go.
You got to check out Jimmy Carr.
I was drunk in a bar. You threw
Which
me
is
into
perfectly
something.
legal. Arrest them.
Yeah. Once you seen one, you seen them all. Yeah, that whole like his whole circle.
Like that new
Yeah,
new one they have from last year, Ricky Gervais. That was a good stand-up.
He is very Norm Macdonald like. Very similar. Ricky Gervais.
All right, welcome to the Gamers Talk.
Ricky
Bernie
Gervais
Mac
is
is
podcast.
shit.
I mean, hell, I put in here Week 18 talk, but who the hell wants to talk about
I mean,
Lamar Jackson being out, Patrick Mahomes being out, McCaffrey, Stafford, Flacco, you name it, is out this week.
okay,
So
back to the stand-up comedians.
yeah, but let's get back to stand-up comedy here. Right?
Yeah. I mean, come on, dude. Did you see the new Chris Rock special? That was great.
I can't. Oh man, I don't know what it is with Chris Rock. Like he is funny. I just don't. I don't hold him in high praises like everybody else. I just
D.L.
don't.
Hughley. There's another great one.
Yeah.
Fluffy
You know
is
w's not funny?
amazing.
You know who's not funny, and I've said this for years. Seth Rogen is not funny.
The only thing funny about him is his laugh. And
Seth
chubby
Rogen
laugh.
is not funny at all.
I can't even do it. I don't know how to do it.
Right. I don't find Hard all that funny. It's the
He
same
His
punchline every
moments.
Hard.
Yeah.
The same pun. He's short. Like, come on, man.
I don't mind
Ron
him.
White's drunk, and it's all different drunk
I don't know.
stories.
I'd even put this, and some people may think I'm crazy. You know who doesn't get enough credit as a stand-up comedian?
Jeff
Is
Foxworthy.
oh, he's great. Pete Davidson.
Oh, I can't do Pete Davidson.
I think
like
Dude
has
looks like the
his
bottom
stand-up
of my
style.
shoe. I can't take him seriously.
I've been on oh boy, Shane Gillis, man. Shane Gillis has been on my my top 10 right
Anthony Jeselnik.
now.
That's another good one.
Who's the Australian dude?
Izzard. Eddie
No,
Izzard?
no. I know the name if you said it. He's Australian though. Funny as all can be. Like his Pandora station is loaded up on my stuff because he is just funny.
Oh God, it's gonna kill me now.
I showed you the one of the
Jeffrey?
Tom Segura and Ted Cruz bit the other night.
He's
Josh.
funny as hell. Tom Segura.
Tom Segura's fun. I see why you may or may not be Ted Cruz.
Are you talking about Jim Jeffries?
Jim Jeffries, yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
Jim Jeffries, funny as hell.
Yeah, that guy is really good. That's a funny
What
guy.
made my week a couple weeks ago, and I told Josh about this. Daniel Tosh no longer has his show. but he now has a
so much so.
podcast, and it's great.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tosh does?
Yes,
Does he?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, because he no longer has Tosh.0. That is, I guess, no longer a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And all he
He
does
couldn't.
is interview friends of his wife's gynecologist, his neighbor, and it is just funny. So funny.
Andrew Scholes is funny too. If y'all know.
Well, there's an interesting
Like
one.
that is.
Chrome said Will Ferrell.
You get the hell out of here, Crow.
Yep.
No,
That's my top 5 favorite actor.
I think his comedy has gotten old. Like it hasn't developed.
Chrome, you
It's
know
still-
what? Oh, go ahead, Josh.
It's
Not
still
cutting you off.
like dick and fart jokes, and it's kind of gotten old.
I'm gonna bring Chrome's comment back up. You need to go back and watch some old like John Candy movies. Go back and watch Planes, Trains, Automobiles, Uncle Buck. What's another top tier John Candy movie?
Oh man, Great
Uncle Buck.
Outdoors.
Great Outdoors.
Great
Great
Outdoors.
Outdoors. Another one.
Home Alone, although he was like
Space
He was in Home Alone for like 30 seconds.
Spaceballs.
Come on, he has the truck. You're bringing him home, singing the songs.
What
He
was the name
oddly
of the
found
band?
his way in every kid's movie. I don't know how.
He did.
Planes,
too.
Trains, and Automobiles.
That's what I
Yeah.
said. Planes, Trains, Automobiles.
Canadian
And then-
Bacon.
After you're done
Canadian.
watching that, go back and watch a staple in Caddyshack. Caddyshack is so damn funny. To this day, I can watch it, still laugh my ass off. That
Really?
hat looks good on you, though.
John Candy was really good. Dude.
Roddy Dangerfield is upper echelon.
Yeah, but the freshman is still what is it? Going back to school because the freshman was it with Brendan Fraser or not Brendan Fraser? Matt
What, old
Broderick.
school? You thinking of old school?
No, not old school. Oh, damn! I'm gonna have to think about it because old school was with Will Ferrell. I'm talking about Rodney Dangerfield.
Wow, bro.
I'm just saying,
Wow.
Chrome likes a lot of like the newer stuff. Like there's some old staple movies, comedy movies you have to watch. Like they're must watches. We could have a whole conversation on
Back to
this. This is-
School. That's what it was called.
I was going to say Billy Madison when you couldn't get it out. You mean Billy Madison?
Want to touch the hiney?
Hey, what was the line that Tony said that swore it wasn't Happy Gilmore and it was 100% Happy Gilmore?
Oh God, I don't even remember.
I don't remember what it was, but Tony's
He
like,
was
that
so
wasn't
dead
Happy
set.
Gilmore.
Yeah, it was. It was Big Daddy. No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
I could have. I don't remember what it is either, but I remember having this conversation. Yeah, I was like,
You know-
swears the
You
other
know what
movie.
movie Rodney Dangerfield was good in, AJ? Natural Born Killers.
Isn't that a serious flick of his?
Yeah, that's Oliver Stone. That's with Woody Harrelson and Juliette Lewis.
Oh,
No,
Woody
not
Harrelson.
Juliette Lewis. Is it Juliette
I
Lewis?
started watching Asteroid City. Not a fan.
No, Juliette
No.
Lewis. I was right.
No, missed on that one. Like I love Grand Budapest Hotel.
What about
Asteroid City didn't do it.
Did you watch the Royal Tenenbaums?
No, but I do have Killers of the Flower Moon on my iTunes.
I want to see that actually.
I haven't
looks
watched
good.
it yet. I haven't found the 3 hours to sit through it yet.
Oh, it's a 3-hour movie.
A 3-hour movie, man.
Kevin Costner in
Scorsese
it?
don't have a short movie. Ain't no Scorsese film that's short.
Mm-mm.
Wasn't
Even
the-
Goodfellas, even though it was like historical, goes on for about an hour too long.
Wasn't The Departed Scorsese?
Oh, was The Departed Scorsese?
Because I think that
I'm
was
not
2
sure.
hours, like a little over 2 hours.
The Departed was a Scorsese film.
Bam!
That's another one though that had a lot of plot line that didn't need to be there.
What?
What,
In The Departed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of dragged out a little bit.
Bring Chrome's latest comment up because I never considered it a comedy movie. More of just an action, lose yourself flick.
You talking
that-
about with Megan Fox?
Okay, can we kick him out of the room?
No.
No, I'm not kicking Chrome out of the room. I'll kick Tony out of the room before I kick Chrome out.
Oh, come on.
Because Chrome's hot takes are just dumpster fires.
Hot ass.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Settle
Anybody
down
wanna
there,
talk,
ramen noodle.
Anybody want to talk fantasy football?
Yes.
I won the championship.
No Sextile for me, baby. I had to beat a
damn.
dude 4 times. 4 times. And I did not get last. Second from last. But I did not finish last.
But let's be honest. I only know you and AJ in that league. And out of everybody in that league, you kind of look like the Sextile kind of guy.
I'm just
Well,
upset
no.
that he will not be bringing it downtown to the draft. So upset about that.
Oh, well, hey, here's the thing. I mean, you'll get to see it firsthand, though, in person, your version of it. So I want to see pictures. I want to see what could have been, if I had lost and, cry a little.
Into it.
Oh, we would have definitely been there with you. Digitally, that's fine, as long as we can see it.
I already know what I'm going to do if I lose your league this upcoming season, AJ. I already know what's going to happen.
I'm telling you, we got to talk Tristan into growing a handlebar mustache.
All I got to
We
do
really
is
do.
cut this out. That's all I have to do.
You
cut
look
it.
like a guy that would rock a handlebar mustache.
I actually have a picture of me with a handlebar mustache. Actually,
Like, you got just enough creepiness to you.
You could ride no bike with no handlebars. No handlebars.
Like, we'll send you some
That's a song.
after-watch jeans and a members-only jacket.
I will say,
you can see it. I did it once.
shout
I did it
out.
once.
Oh my God.
God,
One time.
you look like Triple H's bad cousin.
Can I say something fantasy real
Here
quick?
comes the board games.
Jesus Christ.
Look
Shout
at
out
private
to
chat.
only the good Bryce Young and kirking off your cousins for making the championship in the GDS league.
I mean, that's a good one, dude. That's a good name.
Yeah. So
I thought-
those are your
Wasn't
I
that
thought I
great?
had a
teams.
I thought I had a good one in my league with Teach Me How to Dusky. Like, that was my team that made it to the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, we ended up losing.
Josh was picking his name like, fuck yeah, this is gonna be great.
Oh my god! I tell you, it was like kind of perfect if you really ask me.
Josh like, no one's beating this.
Anybody have it in the rough?
I do. I have it
Okay.
in the rough.
All
I
right.
do. Okay, and this one's gonna hit a little close to home for me, but my in the rough for this week is my fiance.
Oh,
100% my fiance. Pick your jaw up. And the reason I'm saying this is because I'm introducing her to a really, really good show by the name of Yellowstone.
Oh, great.
And the entire time I have showed this show to her, she has rolled her eyes. She has flipped her hair. She has talked shit about parts of the show. Now, don't get me wrong. Until
She's
she
Beth.
pointed it out, to me, I never realized how many terrible lines are in that show. Like, it was a bit creepy when Rip made Beth breakfast and he's like, I ate hours ago. I just want to watch you eat. Like, that's creepy as shit. So I'll give her that. Okay. But everything else, she's calling shenanigans on everything. And it's kind of killing me.
I'm not calling
not gonna lie.
shenanigans on everything.
uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
No. Let's get ready to rumble.
You got the floor. They just went, uh-oh.
I can't hear them, first off. Second of all, I am not
Okay.
calling shenanigans on everything. I'm just saying, if they want to do half the shit that they're doing, base it 50 years ago. You're basing this in 2023. Nobody can call anybody for help. They just all do it
point.
right.
They're in the middle of nowhere.
They're in
Ain't no
Montana.
cell towers where they are.
Oh, I'm
Montana
sure.
doesn't
there's-
even exist.
I'm sure.
Montana doesn't even
Right in the
exist.
middle of Yellowstone. They're just Verizon's gonna throw a couple 5G towers out there, be like, "Hey, you can call for help now."
I'm sure they have some way of communication. Walkie-talkies.
Yeah, their
Fucking-
communication
carrier
is a
pigeon.
30-06 and a shotgun. That's the form of communication I like.
I miss the Nextels.
The next tells, yes,
Yes.
yes.
With the chirp.
No, but there are ways of communicating, like, walkie-talkies and all this other stuff. Either way,
Smoke signals.
I'm more of a carrier pigeon kind of guy.
My whole thing is there's just long bouts of silence where there should be information being given or something should be being said.
It's not a documentary.
I mean, she's not.
No, it's a TV show. You're right. It's not a documentary. So there should be some type of dialogue instead of long bouts of them just staring at each other.
I just found the holy grail of
It's
broody.
cinematically intense.
It's annoying and stupid.
Someone call me on my Nextel.
yeah. Hit me on an alert.
It's a Hallmark Christmas movie for men.
Oh,
That's it.
We don't
That's
talk
it.
about Hallmark movies around here.
We don't do this around here. We ain't. Nope, we ain't doing. Just because Tony likes to sit there with a box of Kleenex while he watches a Hallmark Christmas movie.
No. Come on. City girl comes back to the country to help her dad, falls in love with the cowboy from her past. That's not a fucking Hallmark movie?
She never left.
Point. She's got a point though. Regardless,
She never
of
left.
What she says.
She was always there.
She never left. The first 4 episodes, she's sitting there saying, I came back to help you. So
They
where
did not say
never
when
left.
she came back, because in the beginning she's trying to talk to the lawyers in like government Montana, like whatever their big fucking state capital is, to try to get them to not build on their land.
I think it's Wyoming. I don't know.
It's
No, it's not
Montana,
Casper.
you
Montana.
Yeah,
mutt.
I'm
Free
sorry.
Montana.
Sorry.
They say Montana multiple times in the show. I don't watch it like 100%, but even I
What
know
the
it's
fuck is
Montana.
Yeah, Tristan.
Helena? I'm
piece
sorry.
of shit.
Helena. They're in Helena. My bad.
I never watched an episode, so I'm just secondhand listening
Oh,
to this.
Tony,
stuff.
you watched another episode of Masha and the Bear.
Thank
After
you.
the first
You
like
know what? There's nothing wrong with a little Masha and a bear with your kid, okay?
you
she
watch
likes
Alf.
it.
Calm down. You
Money
put on
in the
Alf
Rough
reruns.
is also Josh's fiance, because I don't know what the hell this is.
I told you.
It's also Coco Melon, okay? You forgot also Coco Melon, damn it.
You know what my in the rough is?
You know what
After
they should've
like
done on The
season
Walking Dead?
3
They
of
should have
fucking.
called somebody.
What's your in the rough there, Tristan?
Should have called somebody. Be like, I got zombies on me.
Yeah,
me
there's
too.
a hell
I'm
of
busy."
zombies up in this bitch.
It'd be like somebody.
Someone help.
It'd be
Send
like,
the
"Damn,
National
my phone-"
Guard.
It'd be like, oh no, my Nextel's not chirping.
My neck.
Don't forget, you always have to give them the courtesy chirp.
Because you don't want to just go right in the
shit.
conversation when you have the Nextel. Someone could be like in a very important meeting.
Beep, beep. And then a
Oh,
loud beep,
man.
beep that comes in. Oh,
It's
classic.
like, damn, my Nextel's going off. Hold on. Be like, you still have a Nextel?
You want to know a fun story
Yeah,
about a
that's
Nextel?
Uh-oh.
Middle school. I think my phone is off in my bag,
It chirped.
and it's not. And it did that old classic Nextel ring, not the chirp, but the
Oh,
ring.
yeah.
That super loud like phone ring sound that it
Yes.
used to do. Dead middle of a test in class, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
He's like-
Want to get
he's like,
away?
Someone
Because
like,
here's the thing. Nextels weren't the quietest phones in the world. Even when you had that thing on half volume, that thing was like, it'll blow your eardrums out if it's close enough to your ear.
Mm-hmm.
That thing went off and everybody shot up and immediately looked at the backpacks. So we had to keep our phones in our backpacks then. But yeah, that's my fun Nextel story.
you should have just had it chirp.
Tristan, did you have a rough?
No, no. I was
I
what's
do.
going on? Of course
All
you
right.
do, Tony.
Jim Harbaugh.
Light does.
No,
Jim
no,
Harbaugh.
mine is not Harbaugh
The
related.
slapping up Harbaugh fans.
Not Harbaugh
Fuck
related.
Harbaugh!
My, I'm not a diehard NBA fan anymore, but my beloved Detroit Pistons losing 28 straight games.
They finally won one.
Probably not the best look, but Tom Gore's the owner. You motherfucker. You
Oh, here we
have
go.
There
absolutely
it is.
Here we go.
zero accountability when it comes to your team because you had
Now
sat
that-
there and said you've
that's
got a
content
great
coming
young
on.
talent. You're embarrassed. Man, then why don't you do something about it? Okay, why don't you have the audacity to fire the general manager that after these few years have made the team get worse and worse and worse, and you take no accountability while you're in your Los Angeles home going, I'm sorry. We've got a team that we're building, and I do stuff for the community. He makes an excuse. He does stuff from the community, and that's supposed to downgrade the 3 and 30 now they are. No, dude. Guess what?
3 and 31.
Pistons
3 and 31.
Thank you. 3 and 31. Absolute ass cheeks that your team is. Why don't you go actually out there, get a real general manager, and put yourself back on the map? Because Detroit is actually a decent basketball town when you actually got the fucking talent to do it. And you don't do it, you bum.
And that's the bottom line, because Tony Jacobs said that.
Stone Cold Tony said so.
Because Stone Cold Tony said so.
Terrible owner.
What?
Embarrassing.
What?
All right. Predictions for the national championship game, Tony.
Michigan will win 31-24. It will be a competitive game. Congrats for the kids if they win it. Fuck Harbaugh. Hope goes to NFL no matter what.
Tristan.
Fuck Harbaugh's going to win it all, baby.
Josh.
Harbaugh is going to lose, hopefully. But
Harbaugh.
Unfortunately, I'm going to say Michigan takes this one, even though I really, really don't want to see it.
So my immediate thought is Michigan by 21. Michigan big. Michigan wins this thing big. But because everybody else went with Michigan, and every time all of us go with one team, they end up losing, I guess I will take the underdog Huskies.
I was the only one to take Washington. That was like the only oddball thing of last week.
So Michigan will win by 21, but for show purposes, I will take Washington.
Next, goalie down.
And yes, I'm sorry. I'm going to be that fan. Asterix. Not a true national championship. You cheated. Sorry. I hope if Washington wins, they won legit. Did you see any scandals for Washington this year? None.
The last year, the Pac-12 wins national title.
There you go. And they're going to the Big Ten next year. So then it could be like a rivalry upon that.
Oh, man.
All right. Anybody got anything they want to do for the 4? Otherwise, I got an immaculate grid we can try.
We're doing immaculate.
Hold on. My mom has a rough. It's Tony.
Wait, what? Mama Cotton, what? What are you talking about here? What did I deserve to be in the rough for? Wait a minute.
Oh, that's
There you go.
All right. Cubs and Rockies is Chris Bryant.
Oh.
Yep, wrong one.
Jimmy, because of your Jimmy Johnson take.
Oh, well, that's fair. I mean, I don't
God, the A's one's going to be such a bitch.
No,
played
he plays
catcher
for
for
the
minimum
A's.
one game.
Yeah.
You go Russell Martin
For where?
for played catcher for Toronto.
He did play catcher for Toronto. You're absolutely right.
Good pull.
And
I
then
think
the
obviously
Twins
for the
layup,
Twins,
Joe
I want to
Mauer.
go Joe Meyer, but
Gary
Yeah.
I'm trying to-
Sanchez.
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
Dirty Sanchez. Yeah.
yeah. 'Cause I wanted to go. 'cause I wanted
Stupid fucking
to go
face.
Joe
We,
Mauer.
we had to go rare on that.
Go
who's
Joe
the-
Carter.
Oh,
Go Joe Carter for the Blue Jays Cubs.
Yeah, that's the only one I could think of on that one off the top of my head.
Marcus Stroman.
look at that hat. Cubs and Twins? I have no idea.
Who was the what, bro? The catcher for Colorado? Oh, AJ something, but I can't think of his damn last name.
Brzezinski?
Yes,
How about
AJ
Henry
Brzezinski.
Blanco?
AJ Brzezinski.
No.
Really?
Nope. You
What?
fucked it. You screwed it.
Wah.
You're thinking of Scott Pitsednik.
Wow.
Pitsednik a catcher?
Hoops. Go Hoops.
Go Hoops.
And men's basketball. Oh, yeah. Derrick Rose.
For
Not
here?
there.
No.
On the 5+
Actually-
assists?
The Knicks.
Yeah.
The Knicks.
You could put him.
You could put
third.
him on the Knicks, right?
Yeah.
You
And
could also
Joakim-
put Joakim Noah.
And
there.
Joakim Noah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think Rose averaged 5 assists a game. No, I
Yeah, he
guess he
did.
did.
And then
The hell
obviously
happened to
Steve Nash.
Derrick Rose? Jesus Christ.
I know Steve Nash for the Suns for the 5 assist game.
That's obvious. And then Tony Parker.
Tony Parker for that one.
We're getting all these easy ones.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Suns and the Knicks.
just looking at it there. Knicks, okay, Mari Stoudemire because he played for the Knicks.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah.
Eric Bledsoe for the Suns Bucks.
Yeah, Eric Bledsoe's a good one. You're right. Eric Bledsoe is that. Okay.
My God, look at Eric Bledsoe. What happened to him?
Bucks and Bulls. Didn't one of the Lopez, not Brooke Lopez, his brother, Robin Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Spurs and Bucks. Wow, man, the Spurs seem like they got everybody forever, man. This is a tough one. Tony Parker didn't finish his career there, but he didn't go to any of those teams. Manu and Duncan stayed there. Robinson stayed there. Oh shit!
What about Robert Ory?
How about Rod
For?
Strickland for the Knicks and the Spurs?
Rod Strickland. Okay.
I want to see something first. I want to see something first.
Bobby Portis for Bucks Bulls. Oh, it's too late. Yeah, Robin Portis. I'm sorry, Chrome. I didn't even look at chat for that.
Wait, where am I going for where now?
Right? No, that Knicks and Spurs. Rod Strickland.
What's the last one?
But okay, we can have an accurate grid if we do this one here. Bucks, Spurs. Think. Is there anybody that's like coming to mind? Big name wise.
I got one.
Okay.
Terry Cunningham.
You cheating bastard.
I didn't cheat. Prove it.
There is no Terry Cunningham on here.
Terry. Oh, well, then there you go.
No. Cummings.
Then no.
Cheater.
Oh, hello, Chatter. Pleasant to see you.
I know mine, but
Is that actually it?
I did have to go look up mine.
Maybe.
I
Watch
did have
this
to go
actually
look up
be-
Paul
mine. to
Gasol.
make sure.
Yeah, there it was. Terry Cummings.
Paul Gasol.
I was going to say Udrith. Bino Udrith.
And then I'll give Tony his one because ain't no way we're all getting this one.
Oh, I'm out of this.
Yeah. Okay, 40 goals. Devils. Oh, shit. Did Elias score 40 before Patrick Elias?
I am not doing or getting up until you stop whining.
I got a bad feeling. Okay. Lightning Stamkos. I think it's the layup. Oh, Nikita Kucherov's a good one, too.
If we're doing a hockey one, we better do a movie one.
Duckies.
How do you spell Paul Correa?
K-Y.
Yeah,
Paul.
okay.
A-R-I-Y-A.
Already got it.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't even see it. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit.
Oh, bro, PK Subban for either of those at the top, actually.
I would go PK Subban more for the Devils and Nashville, though.
My favorite player, actually.
Bye, Chrome. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, Tony.
Yes, dude. Yes. God, that guy. That was a bust, man. Jonathan Druin. God. I was thinking of him too, and I'm like, no, that can't be. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, just assholes. Assholes
Yeah.
across the board.
The asshole role. It really is.
Todd Irvine.
We are not diving into the Jericho thing. That was crazy hearing that over the weekend. Mhm.
And does nobody have anything for the middle? It's the
I don't think so.
just an empty
Dude,
pit.
Nashville's tough, man. Oh, Kevin Shattenkirk on the Tampa and Nashville. Down one, yeah. Shattenkirk.
Current Bruin.
No.
No.
Wow.
No.
Good job, Tony. You fucked up our grid.
You ruined it, Tony.
Oh, Ryan McDonough. God damn, I'm an idiot.
Here's your movie grid.
All right,
Yeah,
moving
hurry
right
up here because we got 5 minutes.
What the hell is that?
Redo.
Give us a different one. I don't know anything on that.
Oh, tell me apart.
And that's our show.
Yeah, that is definitely our show.
I
Ain't
saw
no way.
Spider-Man. It was like the only one where I was like,
All right. Everybody check out Gamers Who Sports on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time we upload new content. I'm your host, AJ. Follow me at OneLugTV on Twitter. Tony?
at TalkmanT7. And like we mentioned at the beginning of the show, we have an article out from Sector Media on Gamers to Sports. And if there's a way to read it, please give it a look. And expect more coming.
Josh?
I'm just here so I don't get fired.
Tristan?
He's my boss.
Other way.
Yeah, really.
There you go.
Hey, all these guys.
Anything else, Tony, you want to add?
We're firing
Yeah,
Tristan
just
and
like I
hiring
said,
his
just-
mom.
What? Oh, first of all, yeah, one last thing. Tristan's mom, I apologize.